Hello and welcome to the Call Analytics Podcast. This is Andre with PBX DOM. PBX DOM is a call analytics and reporting tool that monitors your phone communications, sends smart alerts when you need them, and provides you with valuable intelligence to improve your company's responsiveness. PBX DOM helps companies stay up to date and informed about what's happening within their businesses. Today's episode is in the Call Analytics Master Series, where we focus on important terms and concepts that every manager should know. This episode is the third in a four-part series discussing the call abandonment rate. If you didn't catch the other episodes, you can find them on the PBX DOM website. Okay, so you invest thousands of dollars in marketing your business, and often instead of brand awareness and client numbers, you get the opposite result. Most likely, this is due to a significant number of calls being abandoned. You should avoid being a manager who spends heaps of money to attract clients towards their products and services, but because of a lack of proper human resources and equipment, you fail to handle the newly acquired clients. There are other important clients who may find their way to your company by conversations they have with your employees. Staying connected to these clients effectively could guarantee the future of your company's growth. Therefore, it is essential to be highly accessible and responsive to these customers. They have to be able to reach you. You and your team have to do your best to keep these customers satisfied, because over time, these customers are going to share their experiences with others, other businesses, and other potential clients of yours. Being effectively responsive ensures that clients know that they are getting high quality service, and it projects a good image of your company as a whole. As I discussed in the previous podcast, the inadequacy of human resources or having a low number of employees or insufficiently trained employees can lead to poor performance and a high call abandonment rate. Luckily, PBX DOM offers widgets that empower you to properly assess the status of human and landline resources. These tools conveniently show valuable information which helps you better understand your needs. If you currently have a PBX DOM account, then you're familiar with the abandoned calls percent widget, which measures your call abandonment rate in your company by dividing the number of abandoned calls by the total number of received calls. Well, there are a number of other widgets like the call summary widget, abandoned calls count widget, abandoned calls gauge widgets, and more, which help you stay informed and up to date about your call abandonment rate status. However, one of the greatest tools you can utilize to learn more about your actual human resources and landline needs is the trunk utilization widget. This widget displays the total number of incoming, outgoing, and abandoned calls of each landline using a bar chart. Simply adding this widget to one of your dashboards allows you to see how busy your landlines are, your trunk lines. You can be confident that you are making an informed decision when you decide to add more landlines or hire and train more employees. Another useful tool is the concurrent calls resolution pack of widgets. These widgets show you all the concurrent calls based on the seconds, minutes, and hours. It's great because you can visualize how busy your help desks and call centers are. You can also find out the busiest hours in your company and evaluate your needs based on this data. The trunk utilization widget offers a great visualization for assessing resource needs, and you can check the periodical patterns of calls by taking advantage of widgets like the call traffic and concurrent call widgets. Now, by adding all these widgets to your dashboard, you can get a detailed yet simultaneously big picture view of what's happening at your company. Deciding to add more landlines and hire more staff means extra spending. That's a big decision. So it's important to have as much information on hand as possible before making such important decisions. Equally important is monitoring the call abandonment rate in order to keep customer satisfaction levels high. You want to balance customer satisfaction with spending. You don't want to spend more than is necessary. If your company's call abandonment rate is far from the optimal range, this means that you should evaluate your landline and human resources needs ASAP. The aforementioned widgets are designed to do just that. But what if the call abandonment rate is very close, or what if it's in the optimal range? PBX-DOM has solutions to hold steady and maintain those desired rates. In the next episode of the podcast, I'll discuss those solutions that PBX-DOM offers. So we've gotten you to an optimal range. Now we're going to talk about how PBX-DOM can help you stay at that optimal range. And that concludes part 3 of the Abandoned Call Rate series. Did you find this interesting or helpful? I hope so. We would appreciate any questions, feedback, or suggestions for future topics. Just shoot an email to podcast@pbxdom.com. All right. Thank you for watching the Call Analytics Podcast, and I will see you in the next episode.